Welcome. In front of me I have the Lenovo Tab P12 and today I'll go over unboxing of this tablet along with a quick look at the tablet and its specifications. So, popping it open. There we go. Okay, so here we have the whopping 12.7-inch tablet. Let's boot it up right away so we don't have to wait later on. I'm going to set it to the side, and while it's booting up I'm going to quickly go over everything that is in the box. So here we have a pen tip, we have a provided pen. So this is not like a cheap pen that you get sometimes with like very crappy tablets. This is a legit like actual pen that you can use with the tablet, so that's pretty cool, and it has replaceable tips. And then we have just paperwork, and looks like that's about it. On the other side we have, oh look at that, it's a charger. Wow, they still include those in a box. Thanks Lenovo. I actually get a full device that I can use once the battery runs out. I can charge it. Awesome. And additionally, it's a 20-watt charger, so just below what Samsung's most expensive devices can charge at. And then we have our Type-C to Type-A charger cable. So there we go. Yoink that to the floor and bring the tablet into view. There we go. Does it work right away? Nope, it does not work right away. Oh, it's one of those you need to actually connect it to pair it, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna just set it to the side. Now it also might mean that you can charge it this way. Not the biggest fan of this kind of design, as it does have a Type-C port right here. You need to manually plug it in to charge. That's pretty annoying, but if it works good, I honestly I won't mind looking over that aspect, as it comes provided with the device. So, Apple could, take inspiration from that, innovate in that idea. But I guess Apple is innovating as well, as long as it actually benefits their wallet and not the customer. Now, taking a look at the specifications right here, we have a 12.7-inch display with a resolution of 1840 by 2944 pixels. It puts it at 273 pixels per inch, which is actually a pretty nicely sharp display. Though it kind of lacks in the department that it's an IPS LCD display without any kind of high refresh rate. So that's a drawback. Additionally, it boasts a 83.6% screen to body ratio, so the bezels are noticeable right here. And if we flip it over, there we go, you can see we have a single camera at the back, and that is a 8 megapixel wide sensor that can record videos at 4K 30 frames or 1080p 30. And then at the front we have a 13 megapixel that allows you to do 1080 at 30 frames only, and that would be an ultra wide right here. Now, in terms of the internals, the device actually also is pretty nice. So let's start with the battery. It comes with a 10,200 mAh battery, which is very good battery size right here. It also supports 30 watts wired charging. We also only get a 20-watt charger, but you can charge it quicker if you have a better charger at home. So that's, again, pretty good. The fact that they included a charger that is not as quick as the device can charge, but still decent, I do have to give them props. They could have just completely skipped that and not given you any charger, but they still did. Thanks Lenovo, that's how you're supposed to do it. And additionally, the device is running on a Dimensity 7050 processor, comes with either 4 or up to 8 gigabytes of RAM, and the options that you have is 128 gigs of storage with 4 gigs, 128 with 8 gigs, 256 with 8 gigs. All those options do have expandable storage using a micro SD card if you want to again skimp out and go for the just plop in an SD card if you need more storage, though I would recommend going with the 8 GB of RAM model over the 4. 4 just seems a little bit too low for a device that is running Android 13 and probably gets an Android 14 upgrade as well. So yeah. Anything else to mention right here? The price. So the device comes at about 400 euros. So it is in this kind of like mid-range price right here. Honestly, it's a pretty decent device all in all. It has a good processor, a sharp display. The only thing that I feel like it's missing is that higher refresh rate display or something like an AMOLED display. I wouldn't mind like having this device be a little bit more expensive for that, because at the moment, for a device that you're going to be looking at the display quite often and it's a big display, the display itself doesn't really look as good as most devices nowadays, because it's just an LCD IPS display. It won't have these super vibrant colors and deep blacks. The display isn't running any high refresh rate, therefore everything will, if you already use a high refresh rate display, this will feel choppy. The device has enough power to push it, it's just it doesn't have any high refresh rate to make it look good. So if you're planning to like do a lot of, for instance, watching videos on here, maybe playing games and stuff like that, which this device should be able to do without much of a problem, it won't look as good as on some other devices. So that's the only drawback that I have for this device. And honestly, the higher resolution right here could have been dropped down a little bit and swapped for either higher refresh rate or a better display. And that would have been a much better package, I would say. But that is all personal preference. If you like this the way this is, then that's great. It's still a fantastic device all in all. Now, with that being said, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.